Welcome to Burns Family Chiropractic Wellness Center. I'm Dr. George Burns. We're really glad you took this time to find out more about what we do here. Our goal is to improve human function. Many of us are experiencing life at less than optimal levels of function, and it never really becomes apparent to us until we start suffering significantly in some way. Over the past 15 years, I've studied and developed techniques and approaches that have helped thousands of people to live life to their ultimate potential.
I came to Dr. Burns because I was dying. It was the second time I almost died, and I knew that if I didn't have somebody help me, I wasn't going to make it. One thing I know by working with Dr. Burns, that I have a shot at a normal life after I had a shot at nothing.
We live our lives through our nervous system, and yet, unless a disease of that system is suspected, it's probably the most ignored system in the body. Imagine you have a computer that begins to perform poorly. It slows down substantially, freezes up, and it's generally not the computer you originally purchased. From experience, you may know that unless the problems are precisely diagnosed and treated, quick fix solutions will not get you far for very long. Often there are things running in the background of that computer, Trojan horses, viruses, etc., that are interfering with the way it communicates. There are also numerous things you can do to improve the efficiency, all resulting in a faster, more productive computer.
I come here when I'm out of sorts, when things aren't, if I'm not sleeping, if I'm not feeling well, if I'm just, and he always finds the way to help me get back on track.
The physical, biochemical, and emotional stresses that we experience in life are perceived through the vast neural network that makes up our human experience. At the center of this is the world's most advanced biocomputer, your brain and spinal cord. The modern science of applied kinesiology and functional neurology allows us to access, evaluate, and treat the dysfunction of your body in an extremely advanced way that was never before possible.
I found out that I had had several strokes. I come to Dr. Burns and he makes my body start talking. Everything starts moving in my body, he resets my blown fuse.
We communicate directly with your central nervous system via receptors in muscles and other soft tissue, sensory organs such as your eyes and ears, and autonomic fibers from organs and glands. This can be combined with standard and advanced lab testing to pinpoint the actual cause of your problem so it can be treated more efficiently and holistically.
About 7 years ago, my son had some problems with breathing, and we took him to a bunch of different specialists. And they all prescribed him prednisone and inhalers and a lot of drugs. Within a week, after changing his diet and getting adjustments and him working on his nervous system, he was so much better. And to this day now, he hasn't been on any inhalers or prednisone. He now plays football, he runs. I mean, he hasn't had any of those trouble anymore.
By identifying and removing some of the primary stressors, and then helping the body to adapt to life stress in a much more resilient way, we begin to see changes that were never thought possible. These changes are not only very exciting for our practice members, but also for us as well, as we see people reaching significant milestones in their path to wellness.
So my name is Clark, and I'm 39 years old. I started coming to Dr. Burns about 10 years ago. I had an incredibly demanding job and was incredibly stressed out. And also when I was 19, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. And that's a condition that the doctors told me I would never get better from. I'd have to be on medication for the rest of my life, and that it was chronic. 10 years later, I feel so much younger than I did. And so I've got the energy back, have high energy, and just feel like the stress has really subsided to a normal point. And then also the ulcerative colitis has not been present for about 7 years.
People come to us with all sorts of different problems, such as chronic pain, fatigue, digestive issues, hormone imbalances, severe allergies, depressions, even autoimmune diseases, or just to improve their overall health and performance. Our goal is not to name and treat a disease, but to remove interference and help you regain your health and vitality. Through a very comprehensive and unique approach, we've helped many realize their true inborn health potential. We also address lifestyle factors, such as diet and exercise, sleep patterns, and the powerful mind-body connection.
I came to Dr. Burns because I was battling depression and I had a lot of tummy issues and no energy, just feeling very lethargic and didn't want to get up in the morning, just typical depression symptoms. I tried, all kinds of therapy, acupuncture, everything, and nothing really helped until I came to Dr. Burns. Within like 2 months, I felt amazing, and it was life-changing.
I have always been an active person, but my hip issue and just general feeling, well-being was making me feel a bit debilitated, and I wasn't being able to be as active as I wanted to be. I was like literally walking and holding my hip. I was in so much discomfort, and that's what finally got me in the door here. The adjustments that Dr. Burns has done on me, and the nutrition aspect that I've been following has just made everything just so much better. It's just made all the difference in the world. So, before and after.
We blend the best of Eastern philosophy with Western science for a truly holistic, whole-body integrative experience.
One time he had an ear infection. We brought him here for our doctor gave us antibiotics for it. And I was a little hesitant to start him on antibiotics because he was, I think, maybe 6 months at the time, and I didn't want to give him antibiotics. But our doctor did. But when we went to Burns, we call him Burns instead of Dr. Burns, but we went to Burns, he fixed it and it was gone. We stopped having to give him antibiotics.
Unfortunately, the modern paradigm of healthcare is largely a drug-based symptom suppression approach. Our goal and hope is that through whatever we help you learn about your health and wellness, as well as how your body works, that you will in turn influence other people around you to live a healthier and more connected life. I'm glad you took this time to find out more about what we do. I believe it was Hippocrates who said, healing is a matter of time, but it is also sometimes a matter of opportunity. We hope you will take this opportunity to come in and see what we can do together for a healthier future.